Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Give me an energetic donation to this channel, my friends. Please do. These are collective readings. Any energy, any sign. Energy does not have a gender, but I might say he or she, so don't take that on. Say they or them if you want to replace that. Take what resonates because it's not going to be for everyone, and that's okay, right? And leave the rest to those that need to hear it. And let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, showing up, and exchanging energy with me. I so appreciate you. And I want to say something, and I don't know if I have to say this every single time as a mantra. I do say it as a disclaimer, I should say. Every single time I do mention it in my description box. I do talk about it, but there are people out there that will contact you in the name of a channel or a tarot reader. And if that happens, report that person, because I'm not going to contact you privately. I don't even have open forum here on my channel, so why would I contact you? But if some people are under that misconception that I'm secretly or privately contacting you, don't buy into the hype, because I'm not doing any of that stuff. So I don't do private readings and I don't contact anyone that's my subscriber. I appreciate the energy exchange. I appreciate this format, how we doing it right now, and I would never intrude on your life. So don't think that anybody's doing that here on this channel, me or anybody else. But if somebody is trying to get to you and saying it's through me, that's a lie, that's a riz. And please contact or report them to YouTube, because I don't have any other channel at this time other than this one. So I'm thinking here, what I'm going into right now is somebody is trying to affect a person that's reading. What I'm channeling, if I can get these words out, is that somebody's trying to affect a person's sacral chakra. It's located near the spine in the chakras, right, in the Reiki world. And somebody's trying to affect a person through the sacral chakra. All right, and I haven't even started this reading, and I didn't even do what I was supposed to do. So let's go into it. A little bit of Reiki, because I love it so much. Clear the energy. Jesus forgives me for not doing that. The people who are expecting it. The people who hate it, just lower your volume. I didn't give any pre-warning for that, but just lower your volume, because I'm going to be doing the sound bell. You know the thing. Come on. Black Obsidian. Clearing energy. Grounding. Let's do it. We need it. We always need protection on some level. I know people love the evil eye, like bracelets and stuff, and they're really cool and stuff. And I wear this too, as far as what is it? Hang on. I'm trying to get this over here. The evil eye pendulums and stuff, they're really cool. Like I do this too, bracelets. I love bracelets and stuff. But we can also, in our own way, we can also send a force field through ourselves to protect ourselves. So there are ways to do that. Look into it. I'm not going to do it on this channel to give people ideas, because, you know, I have haters out here just like everybody else does, and they view my channel. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And they're just looking for ways in. So I'm not going to give them any selenite stick. Clearing the energy. Great for cleaning out crystals, clearing, you know, that type of thing. Anyway, so that's what you should be doing, somebody, because people are trying to affect you. I got my chakra candle out. Shaka Khan. And let's do my last thing, which is the bowl. Now, I've already warned you to lower your volume. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, sound it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But you should be grounding yourself too every day, and also clearing out the energy. Clearing out any negative energy. I love this thing too. Let me do it, because I just feel like it today. Doesn't sound like a frog. Ooh, I love it. Making so much nice music. Okay, let's do it. Spirit, please help me out. We got to figure this out. Somebody's playing games, and I feel like it's a jealousy. It's a jealousy that you might have abundance and they don't. And I didn't do the tourmaline. I might do it at the end. Somebody remind me. Okay. So intuition. In the reverse is sideways. So they're trying to affect your intuition so you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see what they're doing to you. Okay, let me see the picture here. Yeah, like, look at this. Like your eyes are closed. You're just ignoring it. You're ignoring that this person is playing a game with you, or this person is, like, the door is here. Okay? The door to abundance is here, and you're just walking past. The pentacle is here. You're not even seeing it because your eyes are closed. So in the reverse, intuition, they didn't want you at one time to see your abundance. They didn't want you to have anything. And it's in the reverse. So they didn't want you to use your intuition, but you are now. You are now. Okay? You're seeing it for what it is. Spirit. What's this person? Oh my God. Here. Hell. Okay. We can't have all of this, Spirit, but I'll take this one. Trapped. They wanted to trap you in fear. Solitude is here as well. So they wanted you alone. This could have been from childhood, though. Spirit, give me. Oh, Spirit, come through. I can't have all of these, babe. I can't. All right, come on. One more card to round it out, please. Round it out. Thank you. Third eye chakra, too. Closing the third eye chakra, they wanted to. Okay, this could be past, present, or future energy. Place it where it needs to go. But somebody tried to trap you in fear. Could have been in the dream state as well. And look, destiny in the reverse. 10, completion. Okay, we'll take it. They didn't, and look, transformation in the reverse. They did not want you to transform. Somebody knew about your gifts. They could have looked it up. Somebody could be, it could be family members. It could have been a family member that didn't want you to elevate. They didn't want you to use your intuition to know that they were low vibing and scheming like a demon behind your back. This is a person that wanted to change your destiny from abundance to lack. And you could have been stuck in that situation for a long time alone, but your third eye is open. I feel like it's something with the sacral chakra as well. Self-esteem, self-worth. Trapped in fear of change. Trapped in fear of learning something. 8 is like the learning number, numerology. It's also getting past the situation and actually learning from something. So they didn't want you to elevate at all. At all. They did not. And this could be a family member, which is the worst part about it. And this is all being jealous. Confirmation. Jealous, envious, maybe thinking that they were all that and you were nothing. Like thinking they had the gift and you didn't. The gift, like as if in one person's family, that's it. The one person gets it. You could come from a family of gifted people in spiritism, but maybe you were not into spiritism. You were into religion. The other person went into spiritism and they thought, well, I'm the family hierarchy. I don't know. It's something about destiny. It's something about the sacral chakra of self-worth. It's something about this person thinking they had the gift and you didn't. And they were wrong. Because you did. And by them playing this game, they lost the gift. They lost their status in the family. If there was a destiny, if there was a line of gifted people, or there was a line where like a hierarchy or how do I put it, Spirit? Like a person in the family is supposed to receive a gift. Like everybody can have gifts in a family, but there's this one person that gets everything. Like I guess in families like years ago, it'd be the older person in the family that would receive the inheritance. Thank you, Spirit. And everybody else might have gifts, but it would be that one person that gets it all. Like the family would be passing on the inheritance to that one person, and then they could divvy it out however they wanted, right? And this person thought that they were going to get this particular gift, and it's spiritual. It's not necessarily financial, but it was not passed to them. It was not given to them. It was given to you. And maybe they knew this because of how you talked or how you acted. So they tried to break you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Somebody was concealing something in the past, and it's in the reverse. Rejection, also in the reverse. Maybe you felt rejected your whole life. Outsider, black sheep, however you want to word it. Open heart, receptive, empathy. This is where I'm talking about. This is where the sacral chakra comes in, where this person really wanted to affect your self-worth and how other people viewed you and how you viewed yourself and your relationships, your personal relationships. You might have been considered, if you were a female, a bitch by everybody else, like you were an outsider, and you were innocent in this whole situation. And maybe they thought you were naive, and maybe you were at one time. So that your naivete was considered a weakness that they could attack. You wouldn't know the difference. You weren't that smart. Yee, my God. Really? That's nice. What a sweet thing that person is if they're your family member. Oh. Chemistry is here. Maybe putting you in an overly sexual state, affecting your root chakra too. They didn't want you to see any stress. Yeah, tensions, arguments. You could have been fighting with this person or arguing with other people. They wanted other people to view you in a very negative light. And that's just putting it nicely. Because I could put it ugly, but I don't want to. And it caused a lot of stress in your life. The arguments, the tensions, starting at a very young age. You didn't understand why people didn't like you. And it was because this person didn't like you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, especially if it's a family member, especially if it's a brother or a sister, because it's close family. It's not just anybody. It's close family. This is people that you grew up with. This is people that were in your ancestry line. This is people that you were in the same house with growing up. And they were jealous. Yeah, devoted, attached, craving, only you. So it's only you that they did this to. And it's only you that was meant to receive this gift of this inheritance. And that's what they tried to change your destiny so they could receive it. And at one time they thought they did because you were low vibing. So you weren't able to receive the gift in a low vibing state. It was a waiting game, really, for the ancestors to give this to you. You had to raise your vibration. And this person was dead set against you ever elevating or rising. And they didn't believe in you. And they might have said stuff to you to keep you low vibing, like making fun of you or telling you weren't good enough or you didn't have what it takes, in a nice way, right? Yeah. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. This is the thing this person really wanted for themselves. It was like an obsession to get it. It's in the reverse. They're not getting it. They spread themselves too thin. They did too much. It was what? Spiritual, what is it called? I can't think. They don't want me to think. Turn this into abundance. Turn this to whatever this is being sent to me. Turn this to abundance and prosperity as I wish. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. They spread themselves too thin. It was divination abuse. Over and over again, doing too much. Trying everything to see what stuck. Trying everything. But this was about divine timing. Really, you had to learn to stand up for yourself and to care about yourself. Chemistry is right on chemistry, double confirmation. There's an attraction, a spark, a passion that they did not want to be ignited. They didn't. Chaos, it's in the reverse though. They tried to send chaos magic to you or to make you confused about who you were and what your, what is it called, path was. Yeah, dark night of the soul, man. You had to go through it with this person. You had to go through it to learn. And Spirit allowed it for a time because they needed you to focus. Through all the chaos, through the storm, you had to become the eye of the storm. The middle of all the chaos, you needed to ground yourself. You needed to focus and you needed to ask for help. And they weren't going to force you. So this took time. Trapped, stuck. That's how you felt. The road closed. You're not going nowhere. Yep. That's what your family wanted for you. A family member, anyways. I don't think all of them felt that way. Obscurity again, double confirmation. Yeah, this was a mystery. This was like moon magic in a sense of moon, where they really wanted you to not. It was an undercover type of, what is it called? Why can't I think? That's crazy. Recon. Yeah, this was done in the dark. This was done behind your back. This was done. It was like really to like make you look crazy. Like your mind was all over the place, like almost like ADHD. Not to make fun of anybody with ADHD, because I have family members that have ADHD and it's nothing to joke about. But it's like when you ever are with a person with ADHD, you realize, if they're not on medication, even if they're on medication, that their impulse control is way off. It's like you can almost see the chaos in their mind. It's a real trapped feeling that these individuals go through, where they really can't help themselves. Things they say, things they do, it's really like out of their control in a lot of ways because of the imbalance that they have within themselves. That they will do things that normal people would, and what the hell, what the fuck's normal? But I mean, what other people would do that don't have ADHD, they would think about it before they did something. When you have ADHD, you don't have that control. You just do it. And then it's like the repercussions afterwards, right? It's like they wanted you in that kind of state of just doing things without thinking. It was a mind control thing, but it was like the moon was blinding you to the truth that it wasn't you, it was somebody else doing it to you, and somebody else that you loved. Somebody else that should have known better. Somebody else that it was pathetic on that person's part to do that. A pathetic person who has no self-esteem of their own and had to play a fucking game because they wanted what was meant for you. Not that you wouldn't have been generous and shared your gifts or your prosperity with them, but they wanted it all for themselves, thereby losing the whole kit and caboodle, being that greedy. Yeah. Footing and grounding. That's exactly what needed to happen for you. And you needed to find that out on your own. It wasn't something that spirit could do for you. Because in the end, we have to be responsible for our own prosperity in a sense. We get gifted with these things, obviously, but we got to run with it. And we can't wait for somebody else to do it for us. And I feel like that's something you had to learn. You had to learn through the chaos, through the bullshit, through the bad choices that you made in life, you had to come out on your own. You had to save yourself from it. And you had to stand in the middle of it and like hold it back on your own. Like be the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm, it's holding back the chaos all around it. And once the eye of the storm moves through, that's when the destruction happens, right? It happens in the beginning, but in the middle. It's hard to explain it. I'll show it to you. Okay, say this is the storm and it's moving through, right? This is the eye of the storm and it's moving through, right? Anything after it, it's destruction. Anything before it, it's destruction. You're keeping the chaos right in the middle away from you, right? In the middle is peace. This is peace, and everything before it and after it is crazy. So the start of the storm is when it's like the beginning of the nightmare, right? Oh my God, something bad's happening. Winds picking up, rain's coming down, the torrents. But in the middle, it's like silence. The cone is silent, as they say. It's like all of a sudden there's nothing. It's beautiful. The sun is rising. Then you leave and the destruction happens afterwards. You're like, you had to be able to control the nonsense around you. Draw peace inside, internally, because you weren't going to get it outside of you, because everything around you was just like falling apart. financially, emotionally, everything was falling apart. You needed to be able to control it and find inner peace despite it. And that had to be learned on your own. Spirit wasn't going to like do that. They can assist you in a sense of like you're asking for help. They can assist you in being able to find peace or ground yourself. Obviously, we got Gaia for grounding. We have our spirit guides to be there for us. But we needed to like recognize that what would happen, what was happening around us was not defining us. We needed to be able to control it, control ourselves and how we dealt with it, I should say. I'm not saying it properly because they don't want me to. But I'm telling you right now, eventually keep listening to this reading. It's going to make sense. A person, a family member, somebody that should have loved you, somebody that should have been loyal to you was fucking around with you. Okay? Because they were jealous of your inheritance that you were going to get from your family. Ancestrally, that was going to be passed down spiritually. Not necessarily financially, but there could be a financial element if you have good luck, right? Could be a physical inheritance as well. So they tried to block you magically in a dark magic. And you had to learn to control the chaos around you. Mm-hmm. 8 of Cups. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. You had to walk away. Maybe even from family members. You had to walk away from situations that you built on, is what I'm hearing. Yes. You had to hike the hell out of there. And in the absence of your physical presence, you were able to gain inner peace. Mm-hmm. Because where you were was absolute chaos. 9 of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Yeah, drained. Resilient, though, pushing through. It's the warrior. It's the wounded warrior. You've been through shit, let's face it. You've been through it. Because of your choices, but also because of other people and what they did. And people that should have loved you, should have cared about you, should have been happy for you, were jealous for themselves. It was a greedy energy, a parasitic energy, one that just feeds off of other people. And it can be more than one person. Throughout your life, you could have met people like that, people that were jealous of your energy. You didn't know why they were mean to you or why they were dismissive of you, but it was because your energy was something that, it was like a mirror holding up their own feelings of self-worth and lack. And it started at a young age. 3 of Coins, collaboration, common interests. Took a while for you to find maybe a person, one person, you only need one. Coins is Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. A person to collaborate with. Maybe you haven't found that yet, but you will. The world is here. It's success. Okay? But what the world represents too is walking away. This person's literally walking away. You know what I mean? Diagonally, walking away. From walking away from situations that didn't serve you, you got on a path that would, and where you could collaborate. So if this hasn't happened yet, this could be prophetic in the future. They're timeless energy, timeless. Communication could be coming through 8 of Wands. Rapid changes. Your life could be changing rapidly, but it made it 8 could be significant. 88 could be significant. But 8 could be significant, which is learning and changing and coming out from the other side. So communication could be coming, bringing to light a truth. Maybe this person wants forgiveness, or maybe you're going to find out who it was that did this to you. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody that wanted to distract you, somebody that was deceiving you. 7 of Swords, deception. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it doesn't have to be an astrological sign that is aspected, highly aspected in your chart. Anybody can have any of the 12 zodiac signs in their energy at any given time. It depends on how you feel at the moment. You could feel fiery, like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could feel emotional, like a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You could feel like, where's my justice, like a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. It really depends. Or you could feel like grounded, very like homey, like like the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. It just depends. So you can't really go by astrological signs. I know tarot and astrology do go together in some ways, and it gives you kind of a hint or a sign, but somebody was deceptive. Somebody was lying to you. Somebody didn't want you to have something they thought they deserved. Judgment is here, though. And this is not just from you, this is from your ancestors and the universe. And if this is somebody in your family line, the ancestors have said, hell no. Not only are you not getting this gift, you've proved to us you don't deserve this gift, and you're not getting this inheritance. And whatever gifts that we did give you ancestrally, you're getting that shit taken back. Because we're balancing the scales here. You screwed over a person that we had intentions for. So now you lost. Double confirmation of that. You lost. You lost. You played a game and you lost. So they pushed you out of a situation where you were in front of family members. If you have lost family members recently or in the past, okay, confirmation. If you've lost people in your life that were in your family line, this is why. The ancestors said you're going to be separated from these people because they're playing a game against you and they're done allowing it. They're done. They moved you away from people. So if you thought, wow, my sister don't come around no more, if my brother don't come around, or why is my cousin not talking to me? This is why. And it's not in every instance, so don't take it on if it doesn't work for you, okay? If this does not sound like your situation, do not make it fit. This isn't Cinderella's shoe here. This is specific for a person that's been fucked over by family members, specifically one that was jealous because you were receiving a gift that they wanted for themselves, that they thought they deserved. Doesn't work that way. The sun is here, and this is success, but it's also illuminating a truth. Maybe you didn't want to hear it. Maybe you still don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. The truth can hurt, but this person was trying to hurt you, and maybe you don't understand that. You don't believe it, but it's the truth. They were trying to stop you and block you because they were jealous of you, my friend. Let's see who it could be. Who this person could be. Spirit, who was this person that was trying to stunt this person, block this person's blessings? Then I'm going to go into a little more tarot and we'll be done. Spirit, please. Who is this person that was trying to block my viewer? Give me a little bit on who this person was, please. They might have coarse or curly hair. Could be dark hair. Okay. They could have, it says beauty mark in the reverse, but they could have a beauty mark. Well, obviously it has to be a beauty mark. Because, I mean, these are not reversal cards. So a beauty mark could have some sort of beauty mark. They could color their hair fun colors, different fun colors. Yep. They could have a mole, like it's beauty mark, a mole of some sort. Anything else, Spirit? Any other distinguishing marks? Curly hair is here again. They could have curly hair. They could get it permed. Yep. They could have blonde hair or bleach their hair blonde. They could be plus size. Green eyes keeps coming out. Hazel, green eyes. Yep. Any other distinguishing situation? But curly hair keeps coming out, or wavy hair. They could perm it. Somebody could be muscular in nature. Muscular, like work out. Could be more than one person doing this. They could have a beard. Could be of Asian descent for some people. Oh, there's more than one person in this mess. Oh my God. European, of European descent. Could have short hair for some people. Cut their hair short. Freckles. Yep. Which means fair skinned, where they get freckles. For some people, could be more than one person doing this. Long hair. Long dark hair could be. For some, could be a white American. Yep. skin condition like eczema or rosacea or something like that. Average build, unhealthy habits. They're a practitioner of the arts, but it's dark arts. That's all I'm giving because there's way too many. That's way. There's more than one person here throughout your life that has played a game with you, that has saw your energy, didn't like it, and wanted to stop you. But there's one in particular that started it when you were young, tried to take your ancestral gifts. But there's other people that are in the mix too throughout your life. You've wondered why relationships have ended. You've wondered why people have walked away from you. That's the reason. Bottom line, Four of Tools. This is Swords, Four of Swords. Cutting something out is what I'm seeing from this. You have to cut people out of your life. Somebody wants you to drink more water. This is Six of Drinks. Drink more water. There's advice here. I feel like a lot of people in life have cut you out of their life. And a lot of people in life, there's emotions here. Some people have had a certain sort of emotions towards you, and it's very negative. That's what I'm getting from those cards. I'm not going to read them as, traditional tarot. I'm going to read them how intuitively I feel like it belongs there. But some person might need to drink more water. They might be dehydrated this time of year when it's really summer in this area. Queen of Drinks. And I believe the drinks is Queen of Cups. They might like green matcha tea, somebody. Organic. But this is a loving person. You're a loving person. And you have not understood why people have treated you the certain way, but it's because of your energy, my loves. You're the high priestess. People feel a certain way about you. You could have fashion. You look like fashion. People are jealous. They really are. They're jealous. You're strong. You can't be broken, and they've tried. They've tried everything to break you. They really have. 1986 could be important. The Empress here too. There could be somebody coming in that's an emperor, somebody that cooks or bakes, somebody in the culinary field. Since 1985, 85 could be important. There's also this Knight of Wands is here. Somebody listens to baseball. Somebody could be trying to come towards you. Like very quick energy. Knights are in and out energy. Be aware of that. You could have had somebody that was in a Knight of Wands that came towards you in the past. Very fast, trying to hit a home run with you. Yeah, it's like an in and out energy, though. It's not somebody to be trusted. Maybe you had to find that out, though. Yep. You could be a baker. You could be this emperor, too. The emperor, the empress, and the high priestess. They're so, oh my God. You're powerful. If nothing else, you're freaking powerful. Damn. Somebody not to play fool. You weren't a fool. They took your kindness and your innocence for weakness, but you are nobody's fool. And they're going to find that out. You took a leap of faith to get the hell out of a situation, though. Yeah, you did. Five of Meals is Five of Pentacles. I feel like these people really were like bananas if they thought that you weren't going to come out of this. They came up against you. Maybe five people, at least five people came up against you in your lifetime. They didn't bet on you, man. But you had a lucky streak. You are a lucky streak. You're the one they should have been on. It was all like an experiment. Six of Swords. You were like they were studying you, trying different things to see what would work. Whew, that was just dumb. Ace of Pentacles, you're starting something new. You're working towards your abundance and you're going to get it. You're going to get it because you're gifted that way. You draw in finances. You're a lucky, like a rabbit foot. You have luck on your side, especially when it comes to money. Page of Pleasures. There are people that want you though, but it's page energy. Page of Wands. It's not something that's going to stick. Somebody wants to make an offer to you or come towards you with a song and dance. Don't do it. Maybe somebody from your past, somebody you did have a relationship with at one time, trying to circle the block. Because this is an end judgment. This is over. Yeah. I mean, the world is here. You're off to unknown notches, outer space. The world is your oyster. You're leaving the situation and you're moving on to prosperity. Yeah, all these people that tried to block you, it's not going to work. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to tell this person? Words have power. Knight of Tools, which is Knight of Swords. It's communication. It's something that you're going to do in the communication field or something that you're saying and doing that is going to really change the world. That's what it is. You are like flying high. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. Where you are destined for great things. And other people in your life, in your situation, throughout your life, I'm hearing, know this. And in your family line, you have these gifts that were passed down to you ancestrally. But you had to wait until you were ready, until you could control the chaos in your mind, the chaos all around you, and accept these gifts. And really your self-worth had a lot to do with it. It was a waiting game, but in the meantime, people tried to lower you, make you feel less of a person, like you weren't deserving, or that you were never going to get anywhere, because that's what they wanted for you. They didn't want you to get anywhere. And now there's no place in the world that can contain you. The world is your oyster. You just got to be, what is it called? Consent to receive. Consent to accept, like accept the blessings. Consent to receive the blessings that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Your ancestors want to bestow upon you. Oh my God. One more card, Spirit, please, for this viewer. Please give them something good. Good, Spirit. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. And so sad for these other people, man, because they are like screwed for what they did. This stuff is coming back on them big time. They're going to feel the wrath of your ancestors. They're going to feel the wrath of the universe because the balance is here. Judgment was here a few times. This is all going to be returned to these people, and they better run, because the stuff that they sent to you, they're never going to come back from that. It's like they have screwed their own line, their own ancestral line doing this shit. Now, generationally, their kids are going to be screwed. That was very dumb what they did. Oh my God. Okay, but this is what this is good. Matthew 6:14. This is what your guides, your ancestors, and the universe, God, is trying to ask you to do. For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Okay? So despite this screwed up situation that happened to you in life, Spirit is saying, let it go and let us take it on to ourselves. We're going to deal with these people. You need to have this spirit of forgiveness. And it's hard, especially when you learn about this fuck shit that somebody's doing this to you, but you really need to forgive and let go. And then the blessings will come in. Because we're all sinners after all. And these people, though they knew better and did it anyways, you know, we all, I mean, I don't know, if we think about it, if we add up all the stuff that we've done in our lives, the mistakes that we've made, I'm not saying love these people again or whatever. That's on to you. Especially when they tried to backstab you, stab you in the back, and if they got a chance again, they would do it. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is let it go. and you forgive them in your heart. You don't have to call calling them up and saying, like, you know, like they do in the 12-step program, call everybody you ever screwed over and say you're sorry. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is forgive in your heart and let it go, because you are going to be blessed in life. And unfortunately, the curses that they sent to you are going to be sent back to them. So, but I'm not telling you what to do. I can't. Anyways, let me see what we have here. One less thing. I'm not going to give any advice on that shit. I can't. All right, what do we have? We have Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio. These could be the people that have tried to stop and block you. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I would love to have you. Until next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.